Howdy everybody, and welcome back to episode 21, I think. I think I got it right this time, of Chernobylite. So I just realized I forgot to grab those, but let's put those away. Everything should be good. Let's see what we're up to today. No radio call. Surely, yeah, I
We need
knew
to
someone was
talk.
gonna yell at me. What
Sure.
nonsense.
Let's talk.
It's about my mother. Or rather, about what she found.
You just told me you
I
didn't
didn't
care
tell you
about her.
this before because I didn't know if I could trust you. I think I know why they took my mom. She was dangerous to NAR. It wasn't a coincidence. She saw something, even took a photo. You see, when NAR first came here, they pretended to be friendly. They offered free examinations to several sample shells and even promised my mother medical assistance. It was all a ruse, of course. My mother was invited to their lab and she ended up seeing something she wasn't supposed to.
I guess I should ask these questions. Maybe
She
let's
was
just go down the
inside
list.
their lab. You should have told me about this sooner. Do you know what she saw?
They were running experiments with Chernobylite on human subjects. All volunteers, of course. Soon after that, people started vanishing, my mom included.
Yeah,
You
we knew
still
that.
have the photo.
No, my mom always kept it on her.
Not very
Is
helpful.
there any other proof to back up your mother's account?
No, but I can't see my mother lying about something like that. She only ever had the Samuel's best interest at heart. My mother was the least selfish person I've ever known. She wanted to help everyone who suffered from the Chernobyl disaster in any way she could. She paid the ultimate price for her kind heart. Now, I have to find out why and make this right.
I get it. Really. She sounds like an amazing lady. How can I help?
I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to know what my mother saw in that lab. I need you to go to Lenin Square and get inside. There must be something there incriminating NAR. This will help your search for Tatiana as well. If she's in the zone, she must somehow be part of all of this.
It won't be easy, but I'll definitely try.
Yeah, something like that. Oh my god, what do you want?
A moment, please. I heard you talking to our she-wolf here. You don't want to go to Lenin Square. I don't think
I've
you're
killed
ready.
hundreds
Who
upon
knows what you'll be
hundreds
up
of
against?
guys.
I think I've proved myself quite capable, no?
You can harness the power of Chernobylite. An impressive feat.
We know that they have a way to
What if they
disable it,
find a
so
way
who
to
gives a
disable
fuck? Did we see if he has a better idea? Yeah,
You're
let's see if he's a
probably
better
right. What do you propose?
idea.
I'll do it.
With a broken arm. Besides, we have no idea what we'll find. It's very likely we'll need my
Yeah,
scientific
there's no way.
expertise to assess the situation.
I'm not a complete imbecile, you know. I can tell the difference between a centrifuge and a... I don't know, kitchen robot?
Of course you can, Olivier. Don't take this the wrong way, but I still think I should be the one to go.
Yeah, I don't know if you know of this, but oh, I did put a sniper scope on this thing, by the way, to try it out over the red dot, because I can actually see where I'm aiming now. We'll see if I regret that. So, the trees about the NAR experiments or Sasha's brother? Yeah, NAR experiments. I don't give a fuck about Sasha's brother right now. And then these are just randomly decided. Anyone? No one's fucked up? Fine. Tarkin. Yeah, good enough. Don't care. Let's go. See what Hive Mind Waifu has to say.
It seems that Olga's mother was onto something that got her killed. Could it be the key to finding out about the NAR's plans?
Thanks,
Just
Captain
be very
Obvious.
careful, my love. I feel you getting closer to the heart of evil. Soon you may reach a point of no return.
Alright, it's been a while since I came back here. This is like the only third time I've been to this map. Oh. Go find out what this is.
Head for the lab, Igor. Should be in the middle of NAR's camp. See if you can slip in unnoticed. Don't get in any fight unless you have to.
Sure thing, Mum. And don't worry, I've got my sweater.
You've got some issues, don't you?
Okay.
Ooh,
Now's
20
not
rifle
the
ammo.
time to get distracted.
Locate the lab and try to reach it without drawing attention. You don't want to fight all these guys at once.
Or anything else? Like, there's a lot of room up here, but I don't think there's any other loot. We might have to come back here and build some Anti-Chernobylite nonsense. What's the exit? Oh, here we go. Also, not the traps. Someone said this last one. Maybe this one lets me craft locksmiths? Lockpicks? So I gotta try that out. Okay, let's see what the map looks like. And oh, it's right there, huh? Okay, might as well go do it. Not gonna need resources anyway. Try the sniper scope out. Oh wow, that's nice. Guess on the other side of the building, I can actually tell that. Yeah, I really like this scope. Yeah, this is way better. Previously, I was just kind of guessing. Oh, I don't feel like such an absolute zoomer now. He climbed down? No? He's shooting at me now. He's shooting at me through the building. I think so. Give me that shit. And I have so much armor too. Okay, who the hell is that? That's a friendly, I think. These guys have so much on them. Is that an NAR soldier? Oh, can't shoot that. Oh, jeez. There's no cover there. How's that working for you, buddy? Where even are you? Is he inside the building, I think? Or he's stuck? I can't even get this. Oh, he's hit me. Oh, he finally sees me. Woo. Okay, I'm almost crazy, so let's drink a little. In the middle of my bloodbath.
Enemy spotted!
And I'm panicking hard. Ugh, I'm starting to, what's the word? Oh, like clutch. Not clutch. Choke. There we go. You know, I wonder if, I'm pretty sure the perk that lets you reduce or make sure takedowns don't affect your psyche will not affect me blowing their brains out. Because then there would be no real psyche penalty. Go check this guy out.
Who are you? What are you doing in here?
That man on the phone.
Black
Who was
Stalker,
it?
judging by the
York.
subtitles.
You're Kiminyuk. Dear God, please don't hurt me.
I asked you a goddamn question.
My boss, you mean? I don't know his real identity. Almost nobody does, I swear.
Do you really want to play it this way? I can see you're scared, and rightfully so. But it seems you're deliberately trying my patience.
No, not at all, sir. Please, I can't tell you what I don't know. but I can tell you other things. Just ask. Just don't kill me. I can be useful. You'll see.
Vanya, my patience is wearing thin. Where are those damned chemicals?
Yeah, tell him to take the
Answer him.
call.
But casually. Relax.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'll send them right away. Apologies for the delay.
Spare me the excuses and move. I need that core diazopoxide, and I need it now. You two, continue without me. I hope for your sakes you don't screw this up.
It would be best if you forgot I was ever here.
Of course. I won't tell a soul.
I mean, they'll know. I killed like everyone. Do I shoot him? I'm curious. Armor's been doing work. Because I brought 7 of them or something, and I'm down to 3. Is that it? Is that all that's here? This is the whole thing? Surely not, right?
Another hour gone. 3 more to go.
I can cut it quick. There you go, you're off duty. Man, he ate bullets. I was like, I'll just... What was that? Okay. I just bolted the wrong way, I guess. Yeah, there's a clue or something on the dirt floor. A non-existent pistol? I think I grabbed it before and it's just glitched out. We've read this one before, I think. Yeah, that one talks about filling people up with drugs. Or more specifically, Chernobylite-based drugs, which is not a good time, I don't think. Oh, 2 more people. I'm curious if they've been alerted now because I spared that one guy, you know? Oh, there's an alien? Well, I mean, they should definitely be alerted by all the shooting. So it's not like I care they're alerted anyway. Doo-doo-doo. Or see me run around with a gun.
Look at the tissue structure. This used to be a liver, if you can believe it. We need to collect samples.
The brain is hyperactive. Look at the chart. But it still doesn't respond to any stimuli. The previous subject had quite a different reaction. What's behind this difference, I wonder? Age? Sex?
You guys definitely aren't getting any.
Vanya? Finally! Who the hell are you? What did you do with Vanya?
Stay very still if you want to live.
Please don't hurt us. We're scientists.
Yeah, so was Dr. Mengele. Are you performing a vivisection without anesthesia? Administering shots of typhus? What are you doing exactly? I mean,
it's pretty obvious, right? They're dissecting an alien.
Nothing like that. We're not beasts. We treat our patients as humanely as possible. But you have to understand that...
Scientific advancement requires sacrifice. Other people's sacrifice.
You make it sound sinister. But yes, everything we do is for the greater good.
How does it work? Are you shooting these poor souls up full of Chernobylite?
I can't talk about that. The NDA we signed is very strict.
What do you mean?
The
So the penalties of a gunner
Did
are
you
a lot.
just say NDA? Are you for real? Stop being a corporate stooge and start thinking about your own
Exactly.
life.
Sure, you're right, of course. We started out giving them shots, but that was just the first stage. We're way past that now.
Uh-huh.
It was, you see. The fatality rate was... it didn't bring the desired results.
We've moved from administering nano solutions to directly editing human genomes to enhance them with Chernobylite. We've developed our own Chernobylite CRISPR.
Your patients or subjects, whatever you call them.
Judging by his body, it
Especially
looks.
the locals.
It
What
literally
happened to
sounds like
them?
you're deep frying him.
Which ones? There were many patients here. Some of them didn't make it past the final phase. The others,
Patience, my
we
ass.
don't know.
Don't let him dodge the question. Make him talk.
Look, please, can we all try to stay calm? Let us explain. Modifying genomes is only the first step. Next, we induce a state of superconsciousness in the subject's gamma brain waves. It's basic neurology. The sympathetic nervous system begins to release enormous amounts of energy straight to the brain via the thalamic gate at the brainstem. When the thalamic gate opens, the energy flows to the pineal gland and... well, there you go. I don't like to use this term, but it opens a third eye.
A third eye? Right. Then what?
Enhanced by Chernobylite, the pineal gland can do incredible things. Release all kinds of energy, and even influence physical objects, as in telekinesis.
You're torturing people so they can bend spoons with their mind? God, what kind of quacks are you?
This is all following the scientific method, believe me. These are closely monitored, replicable experiments. Anyway, when the subject is ready for the final stage, we put them in an induced coma. Contrary to what you might think, it's for their own good.
Explain, and fast. What is this?
One of the guards
final
just walking
stage?
outside.
Our boss calls it communion. It's when the subject's gamma brain waves interact with Chernobylite's mental waves, or, well, to tell you the truth, we don't know exactly what it is. Chernobylite is like a virus, in a way. It's not exactly inorganic matter, but neither is it a living organism. It's something in between. And it produces a type of brainwave, even though it clearly has no structured organic tissue.
Hmm. I'm interested in the
What's the
communion.
purpose of this communion?
This is where it gets really interesting. You know that Chernobylite can be used to create wormholes, right? You've been doing it yourself.
His name tag
But
changed.
these wormholes are special. Haven't you noticed? They're not a purely physical phenomenon.
I don't understand. What else could they be?
We
Energy?
know what singularities and the tunnels should look like. We know what they are in theory. But has anyone actually been inside one before?
Bullshit. I've studied Chernobylite too. The exotic energy it contains is powerful enough to create quasi-black holes and passages between them.
We thought so too, at first. But think about this. What if there was an organism, or a virus, an entity powerful enough to create its own singularities?
No biological organism could encapsulate that kind of energy, or survive if it did. A living entity would be torn to shreds.
But Chernobylite is not a normal biological organism, is it? We have no idea what it is. Just try and consider the possibility that the wormholes you're walking into are not something created outside of Chernobylite. They are Chernobylite. You're traveling through the veins and corridors of its multidimensional body.
But what does that have to do with this communion thing?
Isn't it obvious? We're trying to communicate with Chernobylite, or somehow influence it through the mental energy of our subjects. But getting inside this thing's mind, or whatever it is, must be a truly disturbing experience.
You're fucking insane, both of you. You need to stay away from the morphine cabinet for a while. I've heard enough.
Interesting. So,
Clusters
let's
of
look up
regularly
history.
interspaced short palindromic repeats. How does this work with Chernobylite?
It's similar to a standard gene editing tool. We take specialized protein from a certain bacteria, modify it with Chernobylite, and then target the exact genes we want to modify.
What are they modifying?
Wait,
Just everything?
I know more about physics than genetics, but CRISPR is usually done on embryos, right? And it takes time, sometimes even years, for mutations to show.
Our boss developed his own methods. The process is applied directly in the subject's body. The speed of the mutations has increased exponentially. It no longer takes years, but weeks, sometimes mere days.
Sounds unstable.
Marvelous, isn't it?
Who's
With a
your
corpse.
patient here?
I'm not sure, but she must have been carefully selected.
Selected? How? Did she volunteer? Or was she maybe run down and captured by soldiers in the woods? Talk!
I'm not familiar with the selection process. Our boss would know. But we know very little about him.
What's your boss in charge of exactly?
The entire biotech division, pretty much everything Chernobylite related, but mainly the impact on human.
Yeah, when is your boss gonna
and
show up so I can shoot him with my ray
psychological
gun?
functions.
Enough. All I've got from you so far is a bunch of gibberish. I want to see the actual research. Where do you keep your data? All the research data?
Check the database in this computer. Everything can be accessed from here.
It's password protected, isn't it?
Promise not to kill us and we'll tell you.
Don't worry, I don't give a shit about you. Password.
23#98S $.
Okay, I can't kill them.
Listen to me very carefully, Igor. This research, this data, it's too dangerous to exist. And people died because of
You
it.
crazy, Olga? You know they're just gonna do it again. More people will die if I delete it.
Back, but at least no one will profit from her death and the deaths of others.
You need to download this research, Mousy. This is the Rat King's brain stash.
I mean, if I delete it, they're literally just gonna get it again quicker and easier. They already know about it. I would have to kill... I would literally have to kill all the researchers and continuously kill them all. So, and also Olga's a stupid bitch, so. There's a red dot.
This Omega unit
Can
seems
I
to be
reply?
a special unit designed to protect the power plant. What in the hell are the NAR hiding there? These guys are telling the truth. They really achieved
guess they got super
something
soldiers?
incredible here.
Why did you do it? God damn you!
Fuck off,
You
Olga.
did good, Igor. We will turn this information into a weapon.
She's the one that got
against the
pissed at me
Rat King.
because her husband was lying to me and doing all kinds of crazy shit. While in his jail cell, he was talking shit, making up stories. And then he died in his cage while I went around the corner, and she's like, "It's your fault." And I'm like, I was just leaving him here for a second. What is over here? Is it just a soldier? So if she leaves, I really don't care. I'll get her perks next time I go back. Okay, so I think there's just like one thing left. Let me check the map. Yeah, there's one thing left, so I'll go do that. If it's anything interesting, you guys will see. If not, we'll be back at base listening to Olga cry like a bitch. It was literally just
sorry,
a
Olga.
jump scare.
Nobody deserves to die so horribly.
I was hoping for some good news, but perhaps I was foolish. My mother, these people, they were all just used, processed. How could anyone do something like this? Anyway, did you find anything
Look at all
value?
these guys fucking
Not sure
look like
yet.
some stupid boy
Bizarre
band.
theories about Chernobylite mostly. I don't know if I want to get into the details yet.
Try me. I'm not a bookworm like you, but I'm
You
not
definitely
stupid
are.
either.
Well, NAR seems to think Chernobylite is like a giant turtle that carries our universe on its back. They figure they can tame it and ride it wherever they want. Like a pet.
A turtle.
It's just a metaphor, but the scientific theory behind it is no less insane.
Right. Thanks for trying, I guess.
I mean, is it any more insane than things in existence pulling other things closer? AKA gravity. It's interesting. Strange shit. Everything about science is weird. Logical, but weird. Well, we might as well wrap it up there, I guess. Too bad she's crying like a little girl. I'll get her training. I don't think there's anything cool though about it. Yeah, I think it's just generic. We can see.
What's up, Professor?
I'm thinking about our next move.
Oh god.
I'm tired of all this thinking and planning.
Fuck
When are we
you.
gonna get up
You
off our
ever
hands and do
succeeded in a
something?
mission?
We should be out there giving NAR
I just
9
killed
counts
like
out.
30
You
people.
really hate them that much?
I don't hate all of them. I even have a few contacts who help me with trade. But on the whole, NAR is pure evil. They should be destroyed, pulverized, eradicated, buried, wiped off the face of the earth.
That
Nah,
sounds a
this
lot
thing needs
like hate.
management.
They took my mom and my friends from me. Those fuckers capitalize on human misery. What could be lower than that?
America.
Rented the area from a corrupt government to make billions of dollars on unknown, untested technology? And then they have your Tatiana. Should I keep going?
Right.
God, you prick.
Yes. Tatiana's why I'm here. And if I find out they did something to her,
They already kept her
they will
prisoner.
pay. But bringing down NAR is not my priority. I'm not here to make the world a better place.
But you should be. I don't get it. I could never understand why your generation made a pact with the devil.
What would you have me do instead?
Shoot the devil in the face, preferably with both barrels of a sawed-off over-under.
In the area you're so nostalgic for, you could be arrested for nothing whatsoever. Speaking out of turn, or purchasing bread without your ration card. And they'd round up your family too. In order to survive, you compromise. Sometimes that compromise is ugly.
I would have fought against my oppressors.
You would have
You'd have done
died.
shit. The KGB would have thrown your ass in Lubyanka in less time than it takes to buy a counterfeit watch in Red Square. But times are changing, I guess. Perhaps your generation will usher in the change we need, Olga. Hi,
Fucking
Olga.
jackals.
I'd be glad.
The 6 more inventory slots. Yeah, let's see. I don't think it's gonna be anything
Fantastic.
special.
No, you did good, Professor. Sweat, blood, and tears are the secret formula to becoming a master.
Shut up. I'm so pissed at her now.
Seems I've got my work cut out for me.
What in the world?
This is gonna be extremely difficult, maybe even dangerous.
I thought you were going to teach me how to effectively pack a bag. How could that be dangerous?
Dangerous for my mental health. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, that's fair.
Firstly, I want to address the fact that, for some reason, I'm the only one who can teach you the art of packing. Presumably because I'm a woman. Find that sexist, extremely, and offensive.
I beg your pardon?
Thank you. That said, I do have some tricks up my sleeve, or should I say, up my bag.
Okay, well, Mikey L taught me how to do
I can
it, but
share with
better,
you.
so.
Because frankly, Igor, when I look at the warehouse and how you furnish and organize it, it makes me weep.
That's
You
fair.
weep? I never noticed.
I'm weeping on the inside. My soul bleeds when I see this chaotic trash heap of grime and despair.
It's alright.
No clean lines, no aesthetic, just a man cave reeking of testosterone.
That's a little bit harsh, don't you think?
But fear not, as a wise man once said, when the student is ready,
Being
the teacher
bullied.
reveals herself.
And you're the teacher.
Yes, I am. Here's the first secret. It's all in your head.
What do you mean?
The chaos in your head translates into the chaos in your inventory. The more organized you are, the clearer your thoughts, the purer your mind, the better your packing skills.
But
But nothing. Don't argue. Don't deny it. Don't fight the truth. Just be silent and absorb. I'll let you think on this for a couple minutes or hours.
Okay. What's the second?
What can I do for you?
Yeah, what's the
I'll-
second?
What?
Yeah. How many perk points? We got enough. Okay,
No jokes.
I could use 3 more health bars. I'm not really using it because I got the armor, but in case I
All right,
lose
here
her
we
or
go
something.
again. Time for the next lesson, Igor.
The fuck is
I'm
that?
sure it's going to be
That's an
even
elephant.
more fascinating than the last one.
I advise you to take this seriously. You wouldn't make fun of someone teaching you how to handle C4, would you?
Probably not.
Of course you wouldn't. So imagine this. Every piece of junk you stash is a brick of C4. You have to place it gently, wisely, and efficiently, otherwise it'll explode.
To my knowledge, canned food doesn't.
Don't interrupt. Why do you take everything so literally? It's a goddamn metaphor, goddammit. If I ever get to meet Tatiana, the first thing I'm going to ask is what she ever saw in a tedious egghead like you.
You and me both.
Anyway, you have to be careful and mentally present when arranging your shit. Trust that your life depends on it. That's lesson number 2.
Okay. What's lesson number 3?
It's called believe.
What the fuck?
Believe in what?
Believe that you will find whatever you need in your bag without checking. Women practice this all the time. What do you say, student?
I want to believe.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Is that a fucking sea clamp? Look at all this organization. And I filled it up, so, I mean, about time that I got more inventory.
What can I do for you?
Give me your last
I'd
perk.
be glad to.
Fantastic.
No joke.
So I never have to talk to you again.
Today I'll teach you how to stay alive a little bit longer.
Oh my
Knowing
god.
how to use a med kit, healing
that covered in
salves,
blood?
and herbs is obviously important. But I won't be talking about that.
What are you going to talk about, Olga?
About resolve, grit, and determination.
Then why'd you bring all this out here?
About having the guts to do what's right.
Why are we
whatever
even
it
outside?
takes.
I get what you're saying, but what does it have to do with survival skills?
You know the stories about people who achieve seemingly impossible feats in times of crisis?
Yeah, that's why I have
There's
those
a tale
drugs.
about an old woman who somehow lifted a tram because her grandkid was stuck underneath.
I'm sure that's an urban legend.
Even so, with inner discipline and strength of conviction, you can sometimes surprise yourself. Let me ask you something. Are you willing to die for Tatiana?
Without hesitation.
Good. Now what you need to understand is that she doesn't need you to die. She needs you to live. Stay alive, Igor. It's the only way to see this through.
To be fair, I've only died once. And that was a story-based death. I've gotten close. I've gotten really close. It is easy to stay alive in this game. Well, I think that's everything from her, so we never have
What
to
can I do for you,
interact with her
Professor?
again.
I'd like to...
Sure.
And we're even gonna just take her shit, because fuck you. And that's it. We never have to interact with her again. She leaves, I don't care. She's annoying anyway. Let's see, I'm trying to see what she's all pissed about. We used the detonator, even though we were in the building. We freed a child from prison. And then the data thing. So, who cares though? Either way, it's been fun. Like and subscribe because it does more than you think, and I brag to my wife every time. She's standing behind me.
What? You do? I'm very proud of you and your
She's also gay. Oh shit, we found enough clues for simulation. We'll do that next time. This one? Black Stalker? Yeah, this one. Okay, so we'll do this next time. It'll be fun.